Hey guys, most of you know of the Whoop from probably Joe Rogan or Dr. Huberman as one of the best health tracking devices there is at the moment. And it probably is up there. It's got a lot of cool features, but I'm going to share my. So I wore the Whoop for about a year and it taught me a lot of stuff, probably things I already knew in hindsight, like having a glass of wine at night impacts my sleep tremendously, as well as having a big pizza. Who would have thought? So, number one reason why I quit, I felt like my intuitive self was getting put to the side and I felt like I had a boss to report to every morning. So waking up, first thought, fuck, I'm still tired. Second thought, oh shit, I wonder what my Whoop says. So immediately it created that anxiety effect of, oh God, I've got to report to the boss. Hopefully I did a good job. And even if I did have a good sleep, then I'd immediately check my Whoop, and if it said it was a bad score, my mood would completely change. I would start to panic and think, fuck, I feel good though. Why does my Whoop say I feel bad? And then my mood would decline just because of that reason. Number two reason why I quit the Whoop was the calories tracking. It was with food and calorie maintenance. So the Whoop tells you how many calories you burn throughout the day. And for me on this thing, it was up to 3,500 per day. And I was definitely not eating that much. And I didn't feel like I needed to either. So sometimes I would look at the Whoop and think, fuck, 3,500 calories. I haven't even gotten close to that. And then I would get anxiety and then I would overeat. So it would create bad habits within myself of overeating and then eating for the sake of someone else's decision. So yeah, not very good there. As well as being competitive with myself. And the fact that if I saw I didn't do the adequate strain for the day, strain is the way it tracks your activity, I would go for a run or do some burpees and quickly track it and just build that up. So it's a bit silly in a way, but you fall into the trap quite easily when you're not present. Another thing with the calories and the food intake, like you know when you're full. You know exactly when you're full. You eat food, your belly's full, oh, I feel good. And then you check the Whoop and it says you need another 1,000 calories. Like, come on, you know what to do. Number three reason why I quit the Whoop was the food tracking and the diary tracking part. So if you are consistent and really religious about the tracking, you'll be sweet. But for me, sometimes I would accidentally click the wrong button or I would, forget to change one, forget to put one off. For instance, it said for me after tracking for so many months that spending time with friends and family was diminishing to my sleep. So, for those times, I clearly remember that I woke up feeling very joyful and very grateful to have friends and family around me with more energy. So I think the Whoop was a bit off there, or my tracking was a bit off. As well as if you have alcohol one night and then the next night you don't have it and the next night you don't have it, but you forgot to click turn off that I didn't have alcohol, then your sleep is completely, like your sleep might be good, but the tracking is all out of whack now. So if you're not consistent with your tracking, then all your data is wrong, so it's completely useless. Number four reason why I quit the Whoop, I'm a big fan of jiu-jitsu and sports and endurance and stuff like that. And usually when wearing the Whoop, it would slip off. It's not very stable in that way. And if I was doing jiu-jitsu, it would scratch people. Even if I had it on the bicep band or the leg, it would scratch people even through the suit, or even in no gear was worse. And it would also rub on my leg and cause irritation. I don't want this shit on my leg. So it's not very handy for that reason. Number five and final reason why I quit wearing the Whoop was I was sick of getting notifications about strain when I'd done fuck all. All I'd done was walk from here, a dog walk, or just doing some grocery shopping, or doing some work on my laptop, and my Whoop would come up with a strain, and you've done this and you've done that, and then my strain would be over the top. And like I've just been sitting here, I was sick of getting someone from the back telling me what I've been doing. To wrap up, the Whoop is definitely a good advice for professional athletes, or if you're really good at tracking, like I'm not. And if you aren't really checked into what works for your body and what does, then wearing the Whoop for a short amount of time will aid you in, getting better at seeing what your body works with, and then you can track and determine what feels good for your body and what doesn't. So it's good for that, and it's good as well to track, the heart rate and sleep if you aren't in tune with that as well. So if you're a professional athlete, spend the money for a little bit, have a play around, you might find out some things that you didn't know about before. But if you're just a regular human like me or most of other people, then save the $40 a month and go out for dinner with some friends, and you'll you'll get more out of that for sure. Thanks for watching, and like and share if you enjoyed this one.